So we are going to glaze this beautiful bed head to add some definition, and what I'm using is the Artisan, the black glaze. Popped it in a little takeaway plastic container here. I find they're just pretty handy, the little sauce containers, pretty handy to store because I always over pour. You don't need a lot, and I tend to over pour. There's just over maybe a tablespoon in there, and I don't like to waste products. So we're going to add some definition. This piece has been sealed in the Artisan matte sealer, and it's sealed it very well. It's had a few coats, and now I want to add definition without staining too much the paintwork. So having it sealed first, you get less staining, and you can control where you put the glaze for a cleaner finish. Otherwise, you can use it straight on paint for a lovely aged grungy look, which I've done before as well. But this is not that look we're going for. This is one step in a finish on this decoration that will be less grungy, I guess. So I'm rubbing it all over the piece, making sure I get into every little crack. I've got plenty of playtime here. It's not going to dry too quickly on me. But I've just got to make sure that I've got it in everywhere so I don't have to go back over anything, which I prefer not to do. And it's a very similar process to waxing. As the product lifts off, so I've used just the tiniest bit. As it lifts off the brush and I've got less on there, I just blend the edges a bit where it meets the furniture to create some nice smooth shadowing. And if you can hear that noise, it's not my stomach or anything, it's my dog drinking water behind me, so it's not my stomach gurgling. And then I get these are Chuck's cloths, which are less likely to drop lint, and I wipe that back on the high spots and where I want it back fairly clean. It goes into the grain of your paint strokes, creating a nice little finish, and I'm just careful not to rub too much off. So you go slowly. I'm pushing with my finger mainly, so you can see on the rag that I'm mainly lifting it off where my finger is. And then along the edge where I was brushing with the brush. And it's starting to dry now. So we go in there. I think I'll take a little bit more out there. And that's one section done. So you can see definitely a lot different to without it. So we'll get a bit closer with this one. I'll get some more on the tip of my brush. A little bit here. And then Now the final tip, you can get a wet rag if you see it anywhere you don't want it, and before it's completely dry, just go around with a wet rag and just take it a little bit back. I actually want a bit more on it. Yeah. I'm almost dry brushing it now. And there you go.